Hello, and welcome to Inspirations by Dr. Gail. Today's topic is Don't Believe That Lie. This is part 2 of the series You Are All That and More. If you missed part 1, please check out The Girl Who Thought She Was Cursed, which I shared in episode 1. I'm Dr. Gail L. Thompson, the founder and CEO of Inspirations by Gail LLC. As the author of numerous books, nationally known motivational speaker, and former endowed professor of education, my goal is to share stories, life lessons, and strategies to help you live your best life. So if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to this podcast through my website, www.drgailthompson.com. That's www.drgailthomp as in Paul, son.com. Let me begin today's topic, Don't Believe That Lie, with some reminders about lying. Lying is a very common human trait. At various times, each of us has lied about something. Children lie, teenagers lie, and adults lie. There are little lies, big lies, and golly whopper lies. Golly whoppers are lies that are so big that they're hard to believe. They may even remind us of that old children saying, "Liar, liar, pants on fire." Some lies appear to be harmless, but others can be deadly. So let me talk about a specific golly whopper lie. Here's that lie. Black people and other people from darker skinned racial groups were cursed by God. Throughout history, researchers, opportunists, supremacists, and plain old ordinary people have spread this lie and used it to justify their bad behavior. Even though Bible scholars and authors such as Dr. Fred Price and Dr. J. Vernon McGee have proven that this lie is nothing more than a golly whopper lie, for hundreds of years, countless people have believed it. And today, many people continue to be deceived by this lie. In fact, most people may not even realize that they believe this lie because it may be buried deep in their subconscious. But this golly whopper lie may still control their views and behaviors towards others. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe that Black people and people from other darker skinned racial groups were cursed by God? Here are some reasons why your beliefs about this golly whopper lie matter. First, this lie was used to justify slavery in the United States and in other countries. This lie has caused many individuals to develop unconscious biases that are rooted in negative stereotypes about Black people and others. This lie has created the problem of colorism among many racial groups, including many Black folks. This lie has caused lots of people to equate lighter skin tones with beauty, purity, honesty, superiority, and goodness. This lie has caused many people to equate darker skin tones with inferiority, sinfulness, criminality, danger, animal-like qualities, and ugliness. This lie has given some corporations an excuse to create and sell skin bleaching products. This lie has been used as an excuse to mistreat and abuse Black people and others. This lie has caused many individuals to believe that they are superior and that others are inferior as a result of their skin tone. This lie has caused many individuals with darker skin tones to believe that they are inferior to people with lighter skin tones. This gollywhopper lie has also led to bullying, verbal abuse, and fistfights among students inside of and outside of schools. This destructive lie can even cause parents to reject their own children. And believing this gollywhopper lie can cause individuals to misuse their power. So let me share several examples to illustrate some of the effects or consequences of this lie. In his book, Breaking Rank, a top cop's expose of American policing, Norm Stamper, a former police chief, said that some police officers routinely beat up black suspects. He also said that darker-skinned suspects are more likely to be beaten by police. By the way, Norm Stamper happens to be a white man. Researchers and attorneys, including the late Johnnie Cochran, civil rights attorney Michelle Alexander, who is also the author of The New Jim Crow, Mass Incarceration in the Age of Colorblindness, and civil rights attorney Brian Stevenson, who is the author of Just Mercy, a story of justice and redemption, have all revealed that racial biases and racism are common within the entire U.S. criminal justice system. For example, judges are more likely to recommend rehab for white substance abusers, yet sentence black substance abusers to prison. Black folks are also more likely to receive longer prison sentences than whites who are convicted of the same crimes. In fact, the mass incarceration of black children and adults that has existed in the U.S. since the late 1800s has destroyed countless individuals and families. It is also one of the best ways to see the destructive effects of this gollywhopper lie that I've been talking about. Here's another example. Researchers have found that teachers and school leaders are more likely to suspend and expel black students from school than other students who engage in the same behaviors. I've written about this particular type of abuse of power in most of my books. For example, in my book, Up Where We Belong, helping African American and Latino students rise in school and in life, I shared the following story. Several years ago, when I was conducting professional development work for teachers in Nebraska, an African American school principal told me that some white teachers had sent African American students to her office and insisted that she suspend them from school. According to the teachers, the black students had disrupted their classes by excessively sneezing, "Achoo!" and coughing in class. In several of my books, especially The Power of One, How You Can Help or Harm African American Students, I wrote about a teacher who called police on an African American second grader. The crime that this boy committed was that he kicked an empty chair. Furthermore, in episode 1, The Girl Who Thought She Was Cursed, and my book, Dear Beautiful, a self-empowerment book for black women, I explained that from childhood throughout my first years of college, the negative messages that I grew up hearing about my dark skin tone caused me to believe that I was ugly and cursed by God. The result was that I had a very negative self-image and I was my own worst enemy. I could share numerous other examples of the effects of this golly whopper lie. But here's the main point that I want you to take away from today's podcast. Your beliefs about skin tone is important because it will affect how you view yourself and how you view and treat others. Now here's this week's personal empowerment challenge. In your personal empowerment journal, please answer the following questions. Number 1, what are your main or core beliefs about your skin tone? Number 2, what are your beliefs about individuals who have lighter skin tones than your own? Number 3, what are your beliefs about individuals who have darker skin tones than yours? Number 4, how do you treat individuals who have lighter skin tones than yours? Number 5, how do you treat individuals who have darker skin tones than yours? Number 6, review your answers to these questions and explain what you can learn from them, especially how you have been affected by that golly whopper lie, how you have treated others, and more important, how you can use this information to improve your life and your treatment of others. Number 7, for the next 21 days, please make it your goal to treat every individual whom you encounter, regardless of that individual's skin tone, in a respectful manner. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you'll join me next week to hear, do I look like a criminal to you? This is part 3 of You Are All That and More. For more information about Inspirations by Gail, LLC, and to subscribe to this podcast, please visit my website, www.drgailthompson.com. If you're interested in the theme music for this podcast, please check out music by Aaron Nimbus on iTunes. In the meantime, please remember this. No matter what you've been told or what you've experienced as a result of your skin tone, you are good enough, smart enough, talented enough, and you are not inferior nor superior to anyone else. Hugs and blessings. Until next time, I'm Dr. Gail L. Thompson.